everyone, Mary Pat here, and today I'm going to be making a baseball layout. I've got two photos that I have that are 3.5 by 3.5 square, and my whole layout is going to be revolving around these three tags from Coordinations, and so they come from the Darks collection, and I'm going to be using those as both embellishments and as a focal point. So I'm starting off with this Echo Park paper, and then I've got this awesome red from Coordinations in the Vintage collection. And I'm cutting off a 1/2 inch on each side so that I have just a little bit of that fun black and gray showing and sticking out for my pattern paper. And that looks really good. Now, for my photos, I want them matted, and this is the whitewash collection. So you can see they're the back. So one is black and one is like a gold color to match that tag. And I'm going to use this sanded gadget. I don't know if you've seen the whitewash collection, but when you sand it, then from the cardstock is white, and then underneath it comes the awesome core that's in there, and so the black is now coming through, and I wanted that to kind of match the underneath of the pattern paper with that, and so I'm just kind of sanding that to expose some of that black. And now with the Dust Buddy, I'm just kind of cleaning it all up and catching all of that dust. And so now that looks perfect. A little white, a little gray, a little black, all peeking through. So I'm going to mat my photo on there, and I'm going to adhere it, and then I am going to be using my Perfect Layers tool that I use a lot when I am matting my photos. So I'm going to use the tool on the 1/16 inch, and I just cut it with my X-Acto knife. If you watch any of my videos, you can see that I use it quite often when I want that perfect matted look with that. So there I have my first photo, and now here I kind of sanded it, and I'm cleaning that up. And so again, we've got the whitewash, and then underneath it are the peaks of the gold, which is just so perfect. And you can see all the gold on the back side. So again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to be matting my photo. And again, I want the same dimensions, and so I'm going to be using the 1/16 inch and using that. And so here is what the photo looks like with it all matted. Now I'm coming back to my my cardstock here, and the reason why I'm going to flip it over is because I kind of want to plan out, and I'm going to do a grid style layout, and I want to score it. So because scoring is so awesome with the Coordinations paper. So I'm just kind of planning it out. I want the two photos, and then in the top left I'm going to make that tag the focal point. And so now that I know exactly where I want to put the photos, I am going to then just taking my pencil, just kind of sketch out where I want my scoring lines to go. So I wanted to start up at the top there, a little bit above the photo, and kind of going down. Again, this is just so that it can help me line up things when I score. And just aligning that, and then using the pencil again, because no one's going to see the back of the layout with that. So now that I know where to go roughly with my lines, I'm using my Martha Stewart board, and I am just going in and getting as close as I can on the board. And I'm just going down with the tool that is included in the board, and I am just making basically a big X on the back there, and going down over that. Okay, so now that I have that, the scoring done, I'm going to take my sanded gadget once again, and I'm just going to lightly go over those lines, and you can see that the scoring just automatically appears with that. It is just, it's almost like it's magic. So again, the scoring lines, I'm not pushing at all. It's just a very light technique. And so you can see that that grid has come up. And so now all I need to do is kind of put my photos and my ideas all through that. So I'm going to have the 2 focal points, and then of the photos, and then the tag as my center. But before I kind of work on all of that, I want to sand my 2 core tags that are the colors so that they kind of blend in with everything. So I have sanded the top, because all that's going to be peeking through with this tag is just the top part. And it's actually a little longer than what I need, so I'm just simply cutting off a little bit, because it's going to go, and I'm going to tuck it behind the photo, just right there. So that looks really good. And now I'm going to be using the black tag, and it's a little bit smaller. You get several different sizes. And again, I'm just going around, and again, not putting any pressure on anything, and just lightly getting that gray out in that. And that's going to go tucked under on the bottom part. So you can see the 3 tags that are in the each part. Now I'm going to be working on the title, and so I've added a wood veneer chip of Moments by Chic Tags, and then a little Chic Tags little tag there that says Fun Times. And I'm going to be writing my title on there, and it's going to be Opening Day 2013. So I have these alphabet stickers that I just love, and they're so perfect for putting in the titles with that. And so there we have Opening Day 2013, and I really like how that looks. So then I want to, when I have tags, a lot of times I like to add some twine, and so I've got this black and white twine, and I'm just going to simply thread it through and extend some of it, send of it off, and so that it looks good. And again, we've got the basic colors of the black, the gray, the red, and then little splashes of the gold color in there. So that looks great. And I just kind of want it to dangle down with that. Now I have 1 quadrant left, and so I took a piece of the Core Essentials and I cut it out and then embossed it using one of the Darice embossing plates. And then I sanded it, and it looks perfect. And so that's going to be the center. And then I have 2 little tags from Chic Tags, and I've got Fearless and Fab on there. And I'm going to tuck them kind of underneath that main focal point of the coordinations. And so that's looking through there, and I like that. And then I have another little tag that just gives the date, and I can't really decide where I want to place it. And I think it looks good down at the far bottom of there. I also wrote across the bottom with some journaling. Now the last thing I want to do is I want to add just some little embellishments, and I'm using these Freckled Fawn enamel dots. I have to say I am totally addicted to them right now. If you watched my videos, you noticed that I had them in another layout that I used, and I am totally addicted. So they're my new favorite embellishment right now. I'm always late in coming to different embellishments. I know they've been really hot for the last several months, but I'm slow in trying new things, and so this is my attempt. So I want to put some dots in each quadrant of there. So in my tag, I've got 3 of them. And then on my first photo, I put 2 on the tag.
Jack, will you get that?
And then in this quadrant with the circles, I'm going to put a total of 5. Again, I like the odd numbers of that. So I've got
don't get
2 in the right-hand corner on the tag. So to balance that out down at the bottom, I'm just going to add 1. So again, that makes 3. So there's my layout using coordinations and their core tags. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll be back soon with another video. Have a great day. Bye.